pose for me. Ass fat, slim, thick, no tummy. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Natalie Nunn did her big one with that song. Like, what? It's so catchy. It's me, China, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As y'all can see by the title of the video, baby, we're gonna do another recap video, and it's gonna be on Baddies Midwest. Y'all, I've been watching all the seasons of Baddies. Okay, I love me some Ratchet TV, the Jocelyn show. I watch all of that, and I did a recap on Love Is Blind, the reunion, and y'all seem to like the recap videos. I asked in my Love Is Blind recap video if y'all wanted me to do some recaps on other shows and stuff like that. And y'all said yes. Well, actually, I think only one person said yes. But baby, that's all I needed, okay? I don't need a village. I don't need a village. And one person be like, yes, continue to do them. I'm going to continue to do them because that's what I want to do, period. So this is for you. It might have been two people, honestly. One or two people said yes. But I'm giving y'all what y'all want. So y'all, we are going to do a recap on Baddies Midwest. Like I said, I've been watching all of the seasons, and this season actually looked like it's going to be a good season. So I'm going to get into everybody who's on the cast and everything like that. As I'm watching the show, y'all, I have my phone in my hand and I'm taking notes because I want to make sure that I'm jotting down all of the key points and everything during the show, and I don't want to forget anything, okay? So without further ado, y'all sit back, relax, get you a sip of wine, a sip of water, a sip of communion, whatever you drink, go get it. Sit back, relax, get into the vibes of this video, and let's get into this freaking recap of Baddies Midwest. You ready? Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to do episodes 1 and 2 because they kind of merged together. And honestly, y'all, the first 2 episodes, they could have cut it down. They could have put everything into one episode. Why they stretched it out to 2 episodes, I don't know. Zeus is famous for doing that, and it's low-key annoying because we watched Chrisean and her sister talk for 2 episodes straight. Like, we did not need all of that. Y'all could have cut some of that shit out. But we're gonna get into it, y'all. The season started off of a recap of last season. Y'all know last season they was in the Caribbean, so they did a little recap just to show like the dramas and everything that happened last season because it may continue into this season. So they did that, y'all. Last season honestly was kind of boring. When they did the recap, I was just like, it wasn't really given. Like, I feel like they didn't do a lot of club appearances like they usually do. I feel like the drama was kind of drawn out. Like, I was tired of seeing the drama of Tinkerbell and Meatball because Meatball is a weirdo. She was weird. She was low-key hating on Tinka. She didn't deserve a Baddies chain. I don't care what y'all say. She didn't deserve it. I feel like Diamond the Body deserved the chain over Meatball. Meatball honestly gave nothing last season. She looked crazy. Even though I know that's her aesthetic. Like, I know she's a comedian. She's known for like looking sloppy and just looking a hot mess. But I feel like on Baddies, she didn't really give like what was supposed to be gave. Like, she was just kind of boring. She was just there. Like, Tinkerbell was honestly the star of the show. Her and Diamond the Body, I feel like deserved MVP. I think Diamond the Body got it, but honestly, it could have been between Diamond the Body and Tinkerbella. So they start the first scene of Baddies Midwest with Natalie pulling up to a private jet. One thing about Natalie, baby, Natalie is gonna pop her shit every time. Like, Natalie is gonna make it known that she's the boss. Natalie is gonna make it known that she got money. Natalie is really one of those people who like to flaunt her money. Like, yeah, bitch, I get money. Yeah, we on a private jet. So that's what scene 1 was giving, y'all. They pull up to the private jet. Natalie comes out first. Natalie, her outfit, Natalie be a hit or miss sometimes. Like, you got all that money for you to still be looking a hot mess. Like, I don't understand. Natalie cannot dress. She needs to get her a stylist with all that freaking money she got. Like, she had on a Timberland shirt that matched her Timberland boots. Like, the shirt was literally the same as the boots. And I was just like, what in the actual fuck is going on? After Natalie pulls up, then the OGs pull up. So you have Scotty, you have Jayla. They both pull up together. Why Scotty and Jayla is on this season, I have no idea. Scotty don't give anything. Scotty, I don't know. Scotty changed. Scotty is up here having sex with the CEO, Lemmy, and she just thinks she is the shit. And it's just like, girl, pipe down. And Jayla be talking too much, honestly. Jayla talked too much, and Scotty and Jayla, we could have done without them this season, but y'all know those two are like Natalie minions, so of course Natalie is gonna bring them back every season. Scotty and Jayla pull up. You also have Biggie, Anna, and Tasiki. They are like the three amigos. It's always going to be Biggie, Anna, and Tasiki. Biggie, Anna, Tasiki's. They call each other sisters. Like, they got mad cool throughout the season, so they pull up as well. Anna and Tasiki, I'm fine with them being there. Tasiki is a little boring, honestly. She only gives something when it's time to fight. Other than that, I be forgetting Tasiki is even a part of the show. Biggie, I think this is going to be Biggie's last season. Let's talk about it. Biggie, first of all, last season she didn't fight at all, which is fine. Cool. But once you get to the reunion and somebody smack you in the face and you just sit there and don't do anything, I lost all respect for Meatball. I mean, not Meatball. I lost all respect for Biggie because that girl sat on that stage, slapped the shit out of you, and you just sat there and didn't do nothing. So Biggie, this might got to be your last season because it's not giving baddies, it's giving crybaby. Like, Biggie is always crying about something. What's wrong now, Biggie? What's wrong? Like, come on. She feel like she's been on Baddies for so long that she's up there with Natalie. Like, she feel like she don't have to fight. No, you need to get in the paint just like everybody else, and you need to secure your spot, baby, because next season, honestly, if she don't do what needs to be done this season, then she needs to go ahead and get the fuck up out of there. Anna said she is off of the injury reserve list, and baby, she's ready to throw them things. Let me tell y'all, Anna, one thing about Anna is small. She's probably the smallest person on the cast, but Anna stands in the paint every time and she be holding her own. I will say that about Anna. Like, Anna don't care how big you are. Anna is gonna talk her shit and she's gonna stand in the paint. Honestly, she reminds me of a little chihuahua. Like, the way she be arguing, the way she be like and just yapping, she reminds me of a little chihuahua off crack. So she said she's off the injury reserve. She said she's ready to fight. She's still gonna be talking her shit, whatever. We know Anna is known for talking shit, but one thing about it, she can back it up. So I'm not mad at her. Do you. Tasiki got up there and said that she's here to knock out some more teeth. That's literally what she got on the screen and said. Y'all, if y'all did not watch the Caribbean's reunion, basically her and Diamond the Body got the fighting and she knocked Diamond the Body tooth clean out her mouth. Like, her real teeth. It won't no veneers, it won't no dentures, it won't none of that. It's her real tooth and she knocked it from the root. So Tasiki got up there and said, hey, if y'all want a problem, I'm here to knock out some more teeth. What's up? I said, God dang. Jesus. So who else pulls up part of the OGs? We have Rolly. Y'all know Rolly is the OG. Rolly pulls up and I feel like Rolly looks the fuck amazing, okay? Rolly, her transformation is so crazy to me. Like, she lost weight, she got her teeth done, her skin is clear as I don't know what. I'm just like, who is this new person, Hoppo? Who is this? Who is this? I feel like that surgery really did her good. Now, she do need to go back for at least 2 more surgeries because she needs to get the back of them ham hocks, the back of them legs. They need to go ahead and suction that out. The back of them arms, they need to get that, and they need to get her back again. So honestly, maybe 3 more surgeries, or if they could do it all at once, that would be perfect. But Rolly might be one of the baddest ones up there. Definitely top 3. Definitely top 3. If she gets the back of them ham hocks, the back of them arms, and her back, yeah, it's done for us. Top 3 easily. What? Excuse me? Yeah. All of the OGs finally get on the jet and they're talking, and Tasiki talks about knocking Diamond tooth out. Again, like, I just feel like she's gonna keep saying that. Diamond the Body is gonna ride that wave as well because Diamond the Body just loves attention. Like, her fighting Tasiki, she already said on TikTok she fought her because she knew the fans wanted to see Tasiki fight and nobody else was going up against that bitch. Nobody wanted to go up against Tasiki because, I mean, it's Tasiki. Like, low-key, her hands need to be registered, and I feel like she shouldn't fight because the way she be knocking people out and knocking people tooth, rooted to the tooth out, she don't need to be fighting. But Tasiki's up there on the jet talking about knocking Diamond teeth out. Diamond was pretty much, well, Tasiki felt like Diamond was cyberbullying her. I didn't even know that was still a thing. Who is still cyberbullying? Huh? Okay. Taseki, she gives off like, oh, I'm big and bad, get big and bad, big and bad. But you talk about something, Diamond the Body was cyberbullying you, girl. Okay, so she said that Diamond the Body was cyberbullying her online, and that's why at the reunion she felt like she had to do Diamond the Body the way she did her dirty. Okay, moving on. Natalie says that they are going to Oklahoma. Natalie is the messiest person on the show. We all know this. She's the she's not the CEO, but she's the creator of the show. Natalie has been on TV for 20 plus years. Natalie knows what the fuck she's doing. She said that they're going to Oklahoma. Oklahoma is not even in the Midwest. So once she said we're going to Oklahoma, I think it was either Scotty or Rolly. They was like, is that even the Midwest? Like, what is really going on? Why are we going to Oklahoma? So Natalie says that Chrisean is out of jail and she's on probation, so she can't leave the state. So instead of Chrisean traveling to them in one of the Midwest states, she just said, we're going to pull up on Chrisean real quick because I really feel like Chrisean and Tasiki need to have a talk, because the season where Chrisean and her friends got Taseki jumped, she feel like it was wrong. She see on the internet that's a whole lot of back and forth with Chrisean and Taseki, and she's just like, I feel like y'all should sit down and talk. Natalie, okay. So she's like, she wants Chrisean and Taseki to meet. Of course, Natalie is being messy. Taseki didn't know that they were going to Oklahoma. So once Natalie said, yeah, we're going to Oklahoma on the private jet, they had already taken off. They was already in the air. And Taseki is just like, we're going where? Like, it's no turning around now. We're literally in the air. So I guess I don't have no choice but to go sit down and talk to Chrisean. So Taseki low-key was blindsided. I don't know if they just played it out that way on TV. I don't know if they told her to act surprised or act like she didn't know they was going to Oklahoma. But that's pretty much what happened. So Natalie's like, yeah, we're going to Oklahoma. And Taseki kept saying, like, I really don't want to sit down and talk to her because nothing's going to get resolved. I don't think this is going to be well. Like, I don't want to go talk to her. And everybody else, honestly, on the jet said the same thing. Y'all know Anna and Biggie is Taseki best friend. So Anna and Biggie kept saying, yo, I feel like this is a terrible idea. I feel like this is not going to go well. Like, why are they meeting? Let's just leave the family drama alone. They need to talk by themselves off camera because this is too much going on. Chrisean is making all of these allegations against Taseki, saying she's a child and stuff like that. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but can I say that? Well, I'm going to switch it up. Chrisean said that Taseki was a child M. Okay, y'all know what M is. She said that Taseki was a child M and she did some things to her when they were little kids. So it's just like, this is just too much. Why are they having this conversation on camera? So everybody was kind of in agreement that they don't need to have a conversation except for Natalie. Natalie was like, no, they need to talk. They need to talk. They need to talk. I'm gonna take them to go talk. Da, 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 da. So Taseki, of course, was saying this is a bad idea. She wanted Anna and Biggie to be there with her at the dinner, but Chrisean made a request that Taseki pull up alone. She said, I don't want it to be no other people. I just want it to be me and my sister Taseki. She don't need to have no, friends there because I'm not going to have nobody there, and I just want it to be, me and my sister. So everyone was nervous for the meetup. No one had a good feeling about it, like I said. So after that, we pretty much get to the scene where Chrisean and Taseki, they meet up for the first time. So Chrisean pulls up and she's talking to Jayla, Scotty, Natalie, and Rolly, and she's pretty much telling them that she don't smoke or drink no more. She did pull up with Baby Junior. Baby Junior face was blurred out. Why? I don't know, because she posts Chrisean Jr. almost every day. Everybody know how the baby look, but she decided to blur his face out on the Zeus network. So that was that. She pulls up and tells them that she don't smoke or drink anymore. And Scotty messy self, that is Natalie's puppet master. So Scotty is just like, what, Chrisean, you don't smoke no more? Like, trying to be funny. And Chrisean's like, no, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do any of that. I'm a healed woman. I go to church. I don't even do no devil music no more, no rap music. I do gospel rap. I am a gospel rap artist, okay? Chrisean said that she's changing her life around. She's changing her music. She's just trying to be a better person for her son, which is understandable. I feel like she should have started that while she was pregnant. She should have had the same attitude that she have now. But, it takes a while for people to learn their mistakes and everything. I really think Chrisean going to jail and having a baby and just having some time to herself, not being on social media, I think once she got out of jail, she really wanted to change and work on her ways and everything like that. So big up to Chrisean. I just hope she's not putting on a show for the cameras. I really hope that Chrisean means everything that she said on the camera. I really hope that she's a changed person. I hope that she's really working on herself and she's not just saying that for the cameras. So once Chrisean said that she don't smoke or drink no more, Natalie in her confessional, she said, bitch, please. Please, Chrisean, we all know how Chrisean is. Pretty much, Chrisean's a liar. She just putting on for these cameras. That's what Natalie said. Like I said, I hope it's not true. I hope she really, really, really is walking the same stuff that she's talking. Okay, so Chrisean do seem softer, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, when Chrisean pulled up, you could just tell it was a certain energy about her. She didn't get loud, she didn't get angry, because we know how Chrisean get. Chrisean was very soft-spoken. She was really just I feel like she's more humble. Like, I don't know what it is about her, but she pulled up on set and you could just tell it was a different energy about her. And even Jayla had mentioned that. She was like, I could just see that, you know, you're in a different headspace, that you're glowing and you're just a different person. Like, I can physically see that. So Chrisean do seem softer. I don't know if Baby Junior softened her up, or like I said, jail. I don't know, but you could tell she just has a different aura about her. Like, I don't know what it is, but you could just tell that she's different. So after they catch up with Chrisean a little bit, now Natalie is telling Chrisean about the new girls. Honestly, I don't know any of them. I do know Nana. Hold on. So yeah, I don't really know all of the new girls, but it is a bunch of new girls. So we have Ivory from Now That's TV. I don't have Now That's TV. I don't watch Now That's TV, but I heard that Ivory came from Now That's TV, and they said she's another Tasiki. They said she's the Tasiki version on Now That's TV. So now she's over here on Zeus, and she's on Baddies. So we have Ivory, we have Big Lex, Bad Dolly. I do remember Bad Dolly from the auditions. I love Bad Dolly. I honestly be rooting for anybody that's a dark-skinned baddie. Like, if you're a dark-skinned baddie, I'm automatically gonna like you, like, off rip. I know I don't really like to judge people off like their physical appearances, but baby, when it comes to a dark-skinned baddie, I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm a dark-skinned baddie and I just love other dark-skinned baddies. But Bad Dolly, she's also in the top 3 of one of the baddest on Baddies. So Big Lex, Bad Dolly. We have Jasmine Renee, which Jasmine Renee is Cash Doll's best friend, I think. She was on the, because y'all know Cash Doll was one of the judges for the Caribbean Midwest auditions. So Jasmine Renee was actually there with Cash Doll, so she ended up being on the show. She's from Detroit, the Midwest. You have Summer, no other, something like that. We have Yoshi, Emma, Pretty P. And then for the 2 celebrity cast, you have Jaden, which is Blueface first baby mama, and you have Akbar. We know who Akbar is. Boom. Then you also have Diamond the Body, of course, and Tinkerbella is back. Diamond the Body tooth is still missing and her lip is still swollen. I'm just like, how long after reunion did y'all shoot this episode? Because why is she still got a black eye, a swollen lip, and her tooth is still missing? Like, what's going on? So Diamond the Body is now wearing a mouth guard, y'all. She pulled up to the scene. Diamond the Body pulls up to the scene with a mouth guard in. Like, she's not playing no games. She is walking around the Midwest with a freaking mouth guard in. Like, that girl is crazy. So boom, we get to the part where Tasiki is finally meeting Chrisean. So Natalie, Jayla, Scotty, and Rolly, they all get up from the table and they leave. Natalie is like, I'm gonna bring your sister in here because I feel like y'all need to talk some things out. And yeah, so they get up, they leave, and Taseki walk in. So before Taseki meets Chrisean, their other sister is there. I don't really remember her name. I kind of forgot her name. Oh, Chastity. Their other sister Chastity is there, and Chastity said that she's here for support. Chrisean wanted her to show up. Honestly, I think Chrisean is scared of Tasiki because I feel like that's why she brought Chastity, their sister, and I feel like that's why she was holding Junior the whole time, because she knew Taseki would have jumped across that table and did her bad. So y'all, when they first meet Chrisean and Taseki, the energy is kind of weird. It's real dry and everybody's just kind of on edge, like, okay, so they're finally here, they're having a conversation, like, what's about to happen? So Chrisean actually gets her from the table. She goes over to her sissy Taseki and gives her a hug. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we starting off on a good note. Okay, a hug. We're starting off with a hug. That's good. That's good. That's good. So then things go south. After the hug, I just feel like she's just like, okay, let me give you a hug because you're my sister. Okay, now let's get into what's really going on. So everything goes downhill after that. Taseki said that she's good in life, but she doesn't like what has been said about her by Chrisean and the family with the sexual allegations, and Chrisean saying that Taseki is a child M. So after the hug, Taseki wants to get down to like the nitty gritty. Like, okay, why are you talking about me on the internet? What's going on, Chrisean? So she pretty much is saying, I don't like what has been said about me on the internet. And Taseki pretty much is there to clear her name. She said, I'm here to clear my name because that's not who I am. You know, none of that happened. I want you to tell your side of the story so I can understand, you know, where you're coming from or why you feel like I did certain things to you as a child. So Chrisean wants to move forward and forget everything that she has said on the internet about Taseki. So she's like, well, I don't want to move backwards. I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about something else. And Taseki is pretty much like, no, we're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the allegations you said against me. You said it online, you said it publicly, so you need to apologize to me publicly and you need to clear my name publicly because I'm not going for that. So Chrisean is pretty much trying to avoid, you know, the child M allegation. She don't really want to talk about it. She's trying to avoid it. So Chrisean brings up that she introduced Taseki to Zeus and she put her on. And Taseki feels like, you didn't put me on. She said, I stood out to the boss man, which is Lemmy. She said, I stood out to Lemmy, and Lemmy is the one who put me on Baddies. Lemmy is the one who put me on. Lemmy is the one that chose me. Lemmy is the one that put me on. You didn't put me on to nothing, okay? So Chrisean is like, I'm the one who brought you to Zeus. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't know about you, which is completely true, because if Chrisean wasn't famous, I doubt Taseki would be on the show. Like, it would be hard for Taseki to be on the show because one, Taseki don't have a personality. Taseki is only up there because she's Chrisean's sister and Chrisean and Taseki is beefing. They feel like that's a good storyline. Honestly, I'm sorry, Taseki, but that's just, it just is what it is. So y'all, the whole time Junior is asleep, okay? Junior is over there nodding off in the conversation. Honestly, at one point I was nodding off with Junior because, can y'all, like, what are we really doing here? I just feel like they was talking in circles. I feel like it was a lot of back and forth. Taseki wanted to talk about one thing. Chrisean kept switching the subject to talk about something else. And it's just like, okay, what are we doing here? Y'all don't really want to talk or get to the bottom of things. So can we just get on to the next scene? And y'all, they took forever to get to the next scene. Me and Chrisean Jr. was sitting up there falling asleep on some parts of the conversation. Not gonna yai, not gonna yai, not going to yai. Taseki said that the meeting is pointless because Chrisean isn't owning up to anything. Taseki wants her to clear her name about the child M allegations, and Taseki also wants an apology for getting Chrisean friends to jump Taseki. Chrisean is saying she didn't get her friends to jump Taseki. Chrisean's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't stick them on you. When we all know that's a lie, okay? We all seen the season where Chrisean friends allegedly jumped Taseki. Chrisean is not owning up to anything. She's just sitting there acting clueless, like, I don't know what you're talking about, da da da. So Taseki is getting aggravated, and then they finally start to get more into the conversation of when they were younger and the whole Taseki doing things to Chrisean when they were kids. So Chrisean said that black families always sweep stuff under the rug and act like certain things didn't happen. And Taseki was like, what are you talking about? Like, I really don't understand what you're talking about. If you feel like I did all of these things to you as a child, then you wouldn't want to be around me. You wouldn't bring me to Zeus. Like, you wouldn't do none of that. But the fact that you're doing all of this and, you know, I took care of you. Y'all moved into my house, you know what I'm saying? Because mom didn't want you. So you and your brother came to me. I took care of y'all. And she was like, I did all of these things for you. And for you to now try to throw salt on my name or throw all of these allegations on my name, like, why now? Why, when I get popular, you want to come out and say all of this stuff? Chrisean said that Taseki made them play house and did things to them when she was 7 years old, and she alleged that Taseki made Chrisean eat her box. That's literally what she said on live TV. That whole situation, honestly, I feel like they should not have played that conversation or that part of the conversation on live television. I feel like they should have cut that out. Honestly, once they were going back and forth and they didn't want to talk about certain things and Chrisean kept acting dumb, I don't know what you talk about, they should have just cut the scene. Why they continue to play out certain stuff, I have no idea. But episode 1 ended with Chrisean saying, you made me eat your box when we were 7 years old and you made us play house. And I was just like, what is really going on here? Like, excuse me, huh? Why are y'all doing this? Like, excuse me, stop. So yeah, that's how episode 1 ended. So then we get to episode 2, y'all. They're still having the conversation. Episode 2 picks up with Chrisean and Tasiki still having the conversation, and I'm just like, why are we still talking about this? And we're now on episode 2. Like, what the fuck is really going on? Cut this conversation short, please. So Taseki said that again, she's making false accusations because she's famous now. Taseki said that Chrisean was drinking while she was pregnant, okay, y'all, and she dropped that bomb after Chrisean said, yeah, you made me eat your box when I was 7 years old. And Taseki came back and said, well, you were drinking while you were pregnant. You could tell Chrisean felt some type of way about the comment that she made, and Chrisean's like, that's not true. She didn't really get mad. She didn't go off. I thought she would go off, but honestly, Chrisean, she kept her composure, and she was just like, you know, that's not true. What are you talking about? I never drunk while I was pregnant. Honestly, it's been known, or it's been documented. People have been saying that Chrisean was smoking and drinking the whole time that she was pregnant, which is why Junior is the way he is. I'm not going to get into that, but this is what is being said online. They said that Chrisean had been drinking and smoking the whole time, and they feel like her son has something going on with him, like he's not right. Taseki said that Chrisean was smoking and drinking while she was pregnant. Of course, Chrisean gets mad and said that she's making stuff up that never happened. And at this point, they're going tit for tat. Like, we don't know what's really true. We don't know who's telling the truth. Like, they're just throwing out allegations and everything at this point. And it's like, what is going on? Like, y'all are supposed to be sisters. Why are y'all on live television airing out y'all dirty laundry like that? Like, can we move on from this, please? Like, so after Taseki brought up Chrisean's son, honestly, I was done with the conversation. I was like, okay, like, please move on. And I think I even fast forwarded a little bit because I was over it. Like, let's get to the next scene. So after that, they finally arrived to Detroit. The conversation is finally over, and at this point we're like halfway through episode 2 already. So they already spent all episode 1 on Chrisean and Taseki. They spent half the episode 2 on Chrisean and Taseki. Now we're finally getting to some things. We're finally in the Midwest, okay? They finally go to Detroit. Natalie and Scotty meets with Diamond the Body. Of course, Diamond the Body pulls up with the mouth guard, and Diamond is like, look, y'all not knocking out no more of my teeth. We're not doing that. Diamond is so freaking hilarious to me. So we have Natalie, Scotty, Diamond the Body, Akbar, and Jaden. They all pull up to this restaurant. They're sitting, they're eating. Diamond's speech, y'all already know before, Diamond had like a little lisp, or she couldn't really talk. That tooth being missing and her lips swollen, Diamond's speech is even more fucked up. Like, she was talking and I was like, girl, what? Like, what? Pronounce your words, please. And I know I fuck up on some of my words sometimes, and I can't really talk too sometimes, but Diamond the Body, she really needs to go to a speech therapist or something, because baby, the way she be talking without that tooth now, she needs to learn how to talk all over again, because what's going on? You're mumbling, baby. Mush mouth, mush mouth, mush freaking mouth. She said she don't want to fight Taseki ever again in her motherfucking life. She said, don't ever put me against Taseki ever again. Don't y'all do it. I'm not doing it for ratings. I don't care how much y'all give me. I'm not doing it, okay? She said Taseki is an MMA fighter and she don't need to be fighting. Like, she's not fighting her no more. She said she knocked out her real tooth from the root. Like, literally from the freaking root, y'all. She said she done knocked it out. And she said she's never fighting her again, because period, don't do it again. You got paid enough, you got, you know what I'm saying, all the hype from it, and that was that. Don't mess with Taseki no more, please, Diamond, please don't do it. So then Akbar is up there. Akbar looks good, y'all. I feel like she had a big transformation as well, along with Rolly. Akbar looks amazing. Her body is snatched, the face is snatched. Like, she looks good. Jaden looks weird to me. I don't know what it is about her. They said that Jaden looks like Stewie from Family Guy, and she definitely do. Jaden got her jaw or something constructed right here, and she looks even more weird now. Like, Jaden just, she looks crazy to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the chin. I don't know if it's the real flat pancake round face. I don't know what it is, but she looks weird to me. Natalie, okay, y'all, so let's get into the whole Diamond the tooth thing, because they're still making jokes about it. Okay, Diamond is making jokes, Taseki is bringing up the tooth, Natalie bringing up the tooth. Like, I feel like Diamond's missing tooth is going to be the butt of all the jokes. They're going to keep talking about it all season. So Natalie claims that Diamond tooth fell in her lap while they was fighting at the reunion. Like, Natalie, what? She said that Taseki and Diamond was fighting, and Diamond's tooth literally flew out from her mouth and landed on Natalie's lap. Like, out of all people, why would her tooth just mysteriously land in your lap while they're fighting? Like, Natalie, please. Natalie, fucking please, okay? She said that She said that the tooth flew out of Diamond's mouth and landed on her lap at the reunion. Natalie said she picked the tooth up from her lap and she put it in her boot at the reunion, okay? She said that she forgot the tooth was in her boot. She said that after the reunion, she was in the car and she seen a video of Diamond the Baddies saying that her tooth was missing. And she said when she seen the video and she was in the car, she said, oh, I have the tooth. And she said she pulled it from out her boot. And that's when she recorded a video saying, I have your tooth, I have your tooth, I have your tooth. Because she said that she was saving it for Diamond the Body because it flew in her lap at the reunion and she put it in her boot. So that video, because it's a video of Natalie Nunn going around with Diamond's the Body tooth in the car. So that's her story that she made up as to why she made that video. She said because it flew in her lap. Okay, so moving on, Natalie Messy Self also says that, oh, Jaden, speaking of knocked out tooths, didn't you knock out Chrisean's tooth? And Jaden is like, no, I did not do that. If y'all don't know, Jaden and Chrisean was on a show called Blueface Baddies or something. Blueface had a show, I think it was on YouTube, and it was a bunch of girls pretty much fighting for his love, and Jada and Chrisean was there. And Jada and Chrisean, they had got the fighting or something, and Chrisean ended up running after Jaden, and she I don't know if she knocked into a wall or she fell. I don't know what happened, but her tooth fell out. So Jaden is like, I didn't knock Chrisean's tooth out. She was running after me and she fell, and that's how the tooth fell out. So Natalie being messy, trying to claim that Jaden knocked out Chrisean's tooth. But I'm happy that Jaden kind of set the record straight. I'm kind of glad she didn't go along with it. Like, yeah, I knocked that bitch tooth out. Like, no, she was like, I didn't knock her tooth out. She fell chasing after me, and that's really what happened. So then we get into Diamond and Rolly. They honestly got some beef. Diamond said that Rolly is saying that Diamond talked about her son. Diamond said that all she said was, don't play with me, go play with your son. Diamond said, that's all I said. I ain't talk about him. I didn't talk about your parenting skills. I just said, don't play with me. Go play with your son. But, of course, Rolly took it as, bitch, you talk about me and my son, so it's up. Rolly told Diamond, like, when I see you, it's up. And it's stuck. So Natalie is pretty much telling Diamond, well, you know Rolly is upset because you talked about her son. So when you see her, just know it's on sight. And Diamond is like, okay, it is what it is. Like, I don't care. I'm not ducking from nobody. I fought Tasiki. Like, I'm not scared of none of you hoes, okay? None of you hoes. I'm not scared of y'all because I fought a MMA fighter, so bring it on. Diamond's like, I'm not worried about Rolly. What? Excuse me, huh? So Diamond's like, I'm not worried about Rolly. It's up and it's stuck. So the next scene, y'all, they get to a little mixer party, and this is where everyone pulls up. All the OGs, all the new girls and everything like that, but the OGs pull up first. And Diamond pulls up with a freaking swim cap on and sneakers and a mouth guard. Like, when I tell y'all Diamond is a clown, Diamond is crazy. She pulled up and everybody's like, why does she have on a swim cap? Like, what the fuck is really wrong with this girl? But of course, Diamond being Diamond, she pulled up like, okay, what's up? So she pulls up. Soon as she walks in, Rolly approached her and they started fighting. That's how episode 2 ended. It looks like from, you know, the little snippet that they gave us, it looked like that Diamond got the first round and Rolly got her after that. That's what it's looking like. But that's literally how episode 2 ended. Honestly, I was thinking about doing a recap for every episode, but I don't know, because Baddies, y'all, Baddies just be having too much going on. I feel like the drama be like pointless, and I don't want to be sitting up here talking about a bunch of fights on every episode. So honestly, I may do like certain episodes. If I feel like it's an episode that is worth talking about, then I will probably come up here and do a recap. Of course, I'm gonna do a recap of the reunion when we get there, because, well, I just have to. But as far as me doing like a recap of every episode, which is what I originally wanted to do, I don't know, y'all, because I feel like the girls up there, they just be doing a lot for camera time, and they just be doing a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know, but y'all let me know if y'all like this recap of episode 1 and 2. Let me know if y'all want me to do a recap of every episode. Like I said, I only need one person to say yeah, and I'm gonna do it. But if nobody comment and say nothing, I'm not doing it. But y'all let me know down in the comments below if y'all want me to do a recap on every episode. I really don't want to, but I would do it for y'all. I would do it for my subscribers, because I love y'all. Okay, we is family. I need to come up with a name for y'all, so I'm gonna be doing that soon. Once I hit my 1,000 subscribers, I'm probably gonna get a name for y'all because we locked in for real. Once I hit 1,000, and we're on the road to 1,000. So make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. If y'all like videos like this, again, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what other shows y'all want me to do, because like I said, I be watching a whole bunch of shows. Okay, I do hair, so literally while I'm doing hair, y'all, I be watching my shows. I be catching up on shows, and yeah, I know a lot. So if y'all like these videos, again, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what y'all thought about episodes 1 and 2 of Baddies Midwest, because what's going on? Let's talk about it down below. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Thank y'all for watching this video. I will see you guys next week in the next video. Bye.